What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Life is Strange, episode number 2 of the GamerKnoob. Let's take a picture of this butterfly. Picture of butterfly. There we go.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from?
The hole in
It
the wall.
doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Wrong bathroom.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
This man is crazy.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Oh. Or magical, maybe?
Whoa, what the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom.
Rewind.
He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand, and then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
world.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why
Hold
Arbus?
right mouse button to rewind. What? We are magical individuals. Fix my camera.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Can I answer?
Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
hopeless
I'm gonna
faces.
take a selfie.
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
is
for
making
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture
Maybe.
has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Yeah, totally. I remember the answer to that. But I have to use the bathroom, sorry.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes,
Just answer the question.
a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Rude.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Daguerrean process.
and give him the right answer?
Yes, I would agree with that. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. We just answered the question. The class ended soon, and she wasn't dead yet because we got to the bathroom first already anyway. Goodness, Max. Rewind. Boop. good? What happened?
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Steal his joke, too.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Yep, that's me.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everybody. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
We could re-look at everything if we want.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework.
That's not what I wanted.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the
I
feeling.
just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent.
I have to go. Too much happening right now.
Sure.
By putting yourself out there in the
Can I take this picture again, or does it feel like I've already taken it? I think I've like already taken it.
Bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel.
What are you waiting for? Go!
I figured she would
I also
mention
want
what it
everybody
said
to
and be
know
like,
that
oh, it
this
says the same
photographic
thing.
world is not for everybody.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Hand it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Right, if you never actually do your plans or you never actually go do something. Roll.
Everybody. I had my moment in the camera eye and
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson.
never let one of photography's future stars
So we can
avoid
skip forward to not
handing
to
in
hear
her
the same thing
picture.
again? Okay, cool.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
It's because I'm magical. I am Magic Max. Perfect. Keep going.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
You guys gonna get bullied.
Yo, Daniel.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
I don't know what I'm gonna do in here, but I'm gonna help.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo.
No, not the
Then
photo.
the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that?
Break glass in
What are
case
you
of
doing?
emergency.
Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer,
I'm
it's
so
happened.
sick
I
of
need
people
a hammer
trying
to break it
control
open.
me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, good
Holy
roll.
shit, I can't let this happen.
Nobody
If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
Would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
Put the gun away, crazy man.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
About to get in trouble for breaking a fire alarm.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to. Your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr.
Detain me in this
Madsen.
building.
The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Can't detain me in a building with an alarm going off anyway. You'd have to let me go outside. Sorry, sir. Breaking the rules, punk. Thank you, Professor. Principal. Wrong button.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
You're terrifying. Oh, shoot.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
Yep. I think so.
You look a little stressed.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
What? Well, I don't want to get in trouble.
Does not buy that at all.
That didn't work. Go
I
back.
may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Yeah, I guess we'll go with
You
that
look a
route.
little stressed.
This is gonna be a lot of this game, friends. And whoop. There. Okay. That's what we got. Place to go to main campus. Let's see what's outside the school. Or I guess outside the main building here. Blackwell Academy. Pretty.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office?
There we go.
Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Read it all without pulling that up, but I'm glad they included that. Persons, but there's a lot of missing persons posted.
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber.
Makes sense.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
Thing to talk about with anybody. Hayden.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Weird.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
Swinging a gun around.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
Well,
I don't know yet, Hayden. Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
yeah, man, let's do it. Let's get me and Dana out one night if you don't mind. Yeah. Don't ignore this message. Hi, Max. Can you get my flash drive? I need some info and space. Hello? Sorry, running late insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool, you'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so.
Okay, I bet.
Okay. This does not exist. Weirdest journal ever entry, so weird I don't know where to start, but I started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by a lighthouse until I came to the edge of a cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado head from Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then I saw a boat hit the lighthouse. I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class. I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Mr. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course, Victoria pounced on me, and she made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. Well, Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool, and he clearly wants me to succeed. I feel so shitty. I just wanted to go to the bathroom to be alone and watch my face after the nightmare or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly fluttering in right when I took a photo of it. In the corner, Nathan Prescott came in, freaking out to himself. I hid in the corner, and this punk girl came in. They started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. This is where it gets strange. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But suddenly, I could feel the world twisting around me and this pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind. I found myself right back in class at my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything that happened in the class the way it did before a major groundhog deja vu. Somehow I was able to rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan this time. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again. I couldn't believe it was Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory. Telling a girl by the security chief, David Madsen, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills a girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. I was glad that Principal Wells stepped in to shoot David away. Then I made the possibly fatal decision to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan waving a gun in the bathroom. I didn't think I should mention the girl or my new rewind abilities for obvious reasons. He didn't want to believe me and almost made me feel like shit for telling him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student would carry a firearm to class. Couldn't tell him that he actually killed a girl on a previous timeline. So my school day started with an apocalyptic dream and then ended with saving a life and discovering I have some kind of power to rewind time. Don't know how to top that. Not either. What the?
Better get to my dorm and grab.
I don't know why I still have a star here. Nope. Just when I thought Victoria Chase could be the worst of my social problems, I have to deal with Nathan Prescott. But I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting that girl in the bathroom. He's 18 and already a scary fucking prick. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family's last name is practically branded on every building here at Blackwell. His money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan because he doesn't seem to be in control, like he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other, he's an asshole who nobody called out, and he almost did kill a girl on campus. Should I go straight to the police? What do I say about my rewind power? Like I'd say anything, I just have to watch my own back from now on. Oh, school days. Whoa, I swear that security guard is the biggest ass here, and that's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime or they're about to commit. He grilled me in the hall today, and I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know how much he heard. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro dude swaggers around with that badge and gun like he's supposed to tase somebody. He would make a good photo portrait of authority, though. Who does a guy like that marry? I feel sorry for his family. It would be like living. What would it like be living in a barracks? Just another person I have to avoid at Blackwell. Collect them all. Can't figure out where Professor Wells is coming from. For some reason, he seems to be suspicious of me at all times. Who knew I was that much trouble? He wanted to know why I was zoning out in the halls. I stuttered like a fool. He had so much power over my scholarship. I get uber nervous around him. I've seen him laughing with other teachers and students, so I know he must have a problem with me. He also seems a little stressed out. I would be too if I had to oversee Blackwell and all its drama. I thought I smelled alcohol in his breath, but that could have been his cologne, right? But I remember my first meeting in his office. He was so nice, it made me feel like I was becoming part of a special world. He said he hoped I would become a great photographer and someday return the favor to Blackwell. I thought that was a bit of wishful thinking, but it made me feel good. I just need to lay low around him until I can somehow gain his trust. That one went away. How's this one go? Hey? Prologue. Who knows? Alright, just exit.
Grab that flash drive.
So we gotta go to our dorm and grab a flash drive and then meet him in the parking lot.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs. Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
Yeah, poor little otter. Where's this lead?
Nope, I don't want to go there.
I just wanted to look, yo.
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. I don't want to go that way.
I don't want to go that way either.
They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
Okay, though. Parking is that way. Flip.
I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Sure. That's the parking lot that way.
Now I have to go back to the dorm. This day never ends.
I want to go to the dorm before the parking lot. I also want to make sure that I'm going around looking at everything and talking to everybody. Hey, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Can I rewind? Yeah.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to.
This is neither.
A weapon.
Why would you say the same thing, Max? Dang it.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me...
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny, Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
Max, why do you say the same thing over and over again? You're being stupid.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
So if we look at this.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
And then we go talk to her.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Are we gonna see anything cool? Yeah. If we wreck it, we can just rewind. Oh, careful, man. This is not me, by the way. This is like a cutscene. Not seeing anything significant, but it's cool. Drones are cool. I want to do that like drone thing where you put like on the VR face cam and like you pilot it around that way. That seems fun. Oh, okay, just gonna keep going. I hit spacebar and it stopped. Thanks, man. Nice of you. What up, Teach? None of that.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
I'll sign it for you, Teach.
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
I mean, I definitely don't mind cameras like out here or like, you know, like in like the halls and stuff, but like in the dorm rooms? Like, come on now. Like, that's a little much. I was pushing it, but I mean, I do understand it too. Like, I can see both sides for sure.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy.
Oh my.
If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
Victoria is pretty obvious. I don't think Jefferson is into her.
I don't think she's closed the deal, but she's not the only player.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
Oh my.
Well, I heard that from a good source.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Oh my. Well, we just learned a little bit of more information that probably is not true, but that's okay. That's going to do it for this episode of Life is Strange, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you've got anything to say, go to the comments below. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button and the bell. If you want to see more, check out this video down here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.